Welcome to Island Ripple. I am Vanetta, and we are here at the beautiful Bellevue Hotel. And I'm sitting in with this familiar face, Miss Ruth from the Early Childhood Services Unit. And we are here to talk about something exciting. I remember the last time that you were here with us, you were, a little bit tight-lipped about a project. So first of all, welcome back to Island Ripple.
Thank you so much, Vanetta. It's a pleasure.
Yes. So tell us, what have you been tight-lipped about? The last time we were talking about, I can't let the cat out of the bag. So we are here today to discuss some exciting things happening with you guys.
Yes, well, we're very delighted at last, it's almost ready to be released.
Right.
We have been working on an 11-part parent education series, which is being funded by UNICEF and produced by Dove Productions.
That's right.
So the name of this series is Bonding.
Bonding.
Yes. And bonding in educational terms is very powerful because it speaks about forming attachments, developing relationships. And for us in early childhood, we look at the early years as the formative years, and it is the perfect time when we need to develop, inculcate, nurture the appropriate relationships between parent and child. So the name of this exciting new mini-series is Bonding, Creating Stronger Parent-Child Relationships.
Okay, so stronger parent-child relationships. I like that because I think we've seen, the young people are seemingly going astray. And I like the fact that you are looking at it from the earliest stage. So let us in on a couple of the things that will be addressed in this mini-series.
Okay, so the series looks at basically a variety of critical parental issues. We know parents do the best they can, and we have a very young parent population.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
The whole fabric of society has changed in that you find now families do not have that sort of support network that maybe I had. Well, you're too young, but I had when I was growing up, where there was always a grandmother, an auntie, or just a lady in the community who helped raise your child.
Yes.
We have unfortunately seen that slowly being eroded. And the demands on parents now to raise their children is extremely great. Everybody's out there at work on a hustle trying to get the finances to feed their families.
Yeah, and make ends meet.
Make ends meet, correct. And in the process, in some instances, the children are not getting the guidance, the support, the discipline. They don't have time to inculcate in them the correct attitudes, behaviors, moral values, those things that as a human being you need to have in order to make you more productive, more empathetic, know how to deal with conflict, know how to negotiate. In fact, just handle your feelings, and I would say just be human. So this series looks at this myriad of issues, parental issues, because our children don't come with manuals, there's no blueprint. And generally parents do the best they can, and we normally parent the way we were parented. But with the changing times, we see so much pressure being applied to families, also from the technology.
That is true. That's a big thing. Especially everybody has a tablet, everybody has a smartphone, and the children from a young age, just to, for the parents to just have that time, they just shove a smartphone in the child's hand, and that is detrimental.
And that's what has happened.
Yeah.
Those devices have now replaced human beings. I know we talk about AI, but AI can never replace flesh and blood.
Flesh and blood, that's right.
And that's how those devices have become the babysitters. And if you listen to the young children, you hear the accents.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have St. Lucian children.
No, we do not.
We don't. Everybody has a little Coco Melon stuff vibe going around there.
So true.
And like you said, giving them the device allows the parent the opportunity to take care of their own activities. And you know, it's kind of saddens me that sometimes I see parents even breastfeeding, and that is supposed to be a time when you can bond naturally with your child.
That's the epitome of bonding
yes.
to me. Yeah.
And instead, the parent is on the phone and the poor child trying to latch on and nothing. There is
So
nothing, no emotion between them. There's no conversation, no communication, no feeling, because the parent is totally removed.
Yeah, disconnected.
Disconnected totally. And this, sadly, is becoming more like the norm rather than the exception.
Right.
And we are seeing the damage that is happening to our children in terms of their holistic development. They are not having those what would seem to be natural connections in terms of how to respond in positive ways, how to even express their feelings.
Yeah, and have social skills,
and have the
proper
social skills, how to actually, like we say, co-regulate. So even if I'm upset, I can't just throw a tantrum. I have to learn to calm down and then express how I'm feeling. But who's teaching them that?
True.
The tablet can't do that.
Yeah.
And then parents too, because of their stressors, they sometimes consciously or unconsciously now release that onto the children. And we hear the kind of language, very colorful, that is being used under the guise of disciplining the children.
So true.
So we looked at all that and we said, okay, they need an outlet, an avenue, another way where we can get this message across in a positive manner, but we understand nobody's going to come to a parent meeting and listen to you for 2-3 hours. Nobody has the time for that. Those days are gone. So it was like, what attracts people? What creates the greatest appeal? And unfortunately or fortunately, it's the technology.
It's the technology.
That's the drive now.
And the thing is too, because I saw a trailer of bonding, and it was like a soap opera to me. So I am so interested in and I saw a lot of the new faces, fresh faces, young faces. That is a really good thing that you guys were able to, have a really nice cast of people.
I mean, that cast, kudos to them.
Yeah.
They were a group of young, very talented people who I think developed an ingrained passion for what they were doing. And it shows in the production. I mean, some of those episodes are just memorable, and this was the thinking. Let us use a medium that's like everybody's go-to.
Yeah.
So social media, as well as mainstream media, and package it in a way that is light but informative. So you want to come back for more and you do not feel pressured, oh, they're telling me what to do. But you just take the journey and enjoy it as you go, because parenting needs to be enjoyed.
Well, I am now I'm really interested, because I would say kudos to the writer, the screenwriter, to package something that is, I would like to say, deceptively informative. Like, you watch something and like, what's going to happen next? But then in your subconscious, it's kept in your subconscious. So I think that is brilliant. So when are we actually going to see bonding on social media? When exactly are we, what month, what time?
Okay, Vanetta, you always want to pin me down.
Yes.
What I would tell you is we are now in the departure lodge.
Oh, okay. You're about to take off.
With an estimated time of departure.
Okay. I will accept that. I will accept that.
Between end of August, beginning of September,
Great.
because we now fine-tuning everything. We have to get final approval from the funders. So we have to show it to them and let them say, okay, it's great, run with it, or tweak here, tweak there.
Right.
But definitely by September, it should be out. And we're not only doing the social media, as we said, but we also having audio bites. So it's, you know, radio is still a very powerful medium.
Yes, it is.
So we are going to have the series over radio stations as well.
So we're going to look forward to radio, television, and social media platforms.
All the platforms.
Okay. So you said 11 episodes, right? So we'll take it as season 1. So are we going to see season 2? Or will a season 2 be following right after
well, I don't know about the right after part.
we see missions, we like soap opera stuff.
Definitely. We are hoping that the funders and the public will be so blown away that the public will clamor for season 2.
Right.
And we can use that feedback to entice the funders to let's go.
Let's go with the
2, 3, 4, whatever.
right.
So I'm happy you brought that up because part of the marketing strategy is to actually conduct some polls and so on to get the feedback from the public.
Yeah, that is
and
good.
Also like to have some call-in programs where people can share their opinions, make suggestions, even give topics maybe that they think can become part of season 2 and actually just advocate for this project to continue because I think it's very critical at this time, you know, to when we look at what's happening in society and families make up society.
Absolutely.
And family is actually the fabric or the backbone, and the home is the incubator. So we need to get it right there.
In the home,
and if we get it right in the home, it will just go out, you know, into the rest of society.
Absolutely, I agree with that. So we know parents, as you said, busy all the time. And their first thing is to, hey, you know what? I need to, for example, I need to clean the house, I need to cook, and I don't want my kids pulling at me, mommy. And the first thing is they think of, okay, let me just give them something to watch. What would be your advice for that parent who has worked 8 hours in the day? You know, she woke up and she prepared breakfast, did all of these things. She went to work for full 8 hours. Her boss stressed her out. She picks up the children, you know, and she comes home and she just wants to just feed the children, bathe them, put them to bed so she can breathe. How does a parent, or what can a parent do in that case without giving the device, without screen time?
What you described there is everyday life.
Every single day.
And most parents go through that on a daily basis. And I know it can be very stressful and frustrating. But what we have to always remember as parents, parenting is a responsibility. It's a commitment. And we have to be responsive. We have to respond. We, not the tablet, not the phone, but we, the mother, we, the father. Okay, so when you get home, instead of just plumping them in front of the television or giving them your phone, which they can operate better than you.
Better.
Okay.
It's crazy.
It's like, you know, you have to prepare dinner. Engage them. Children need structure. Children need routine. They also need boundaries. And you operate within that framework. So you come home, okay, kids, change your clothes. Mommy is going to prepare dinner. What would you like to have? So you're already communicating. That's part of the bonding. All right, great. Okay, so tonight we're going to have spaghetti. We're going to have macaroni and cheese, whatever. Get them to assist.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen. Just make sure they are safe. And you give them tasks that they can do that is appropriate for their age. Now, even if you have a little baby, you could have the baby in its bouncer or in whatever, its chair, its playpen. And while you are cooking, explain to the baby, okay, this is the macaroni. Oh, you know you love macaroni. Look
Right,
at it,
right.
look at it. Now we're going to put it in some water. The water is hot. So mommy is going to move away, engage, talk. That develops their language. It develops the whole idea of bonding, creating stronger parent-child relationships. And it becomes less stressful because you're not cooking and shouting, John, put that down. Mary, where are you? They're right there, inside.
In your line of sight.
Working with you, learning new skills, developing fine motor skills, gross motor skills, cognitive skills, every skill, social skills. Hand me the box, please. When they give it to you, thank you, mommy. Real life experiences, inculcating in them the values that we want them to have.
So wrapping up, I am excited about bonding. So you guys watching Island Ripple, make sure you look out for when bonding will be released on television, radio, and social media. And we're just delighted to have you back, Ruth. I hope to see you again.
Oh, definitely, because we'll be doing season 2.
Yeah, we'll be doing season 2. We'll be doing season 2, so definitely. Okay, so we look forward to seeing what the early childhood, department is doing, and we know for a fact that this is going to be impactful. We know that for a fact, especially with the young parents that are out there.
Yes, they
to engage them.
They need that guidance. They really do, because, as I said earlier, it's not easy parenting, but it can be a wonderful experience.
Take it from Miss Favre when she talks about that she's being a mother herself. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Vanetta. Looking forward to our next time.
Yes, our next time right here and on Island Ripple. So I will catch you guys next time. Remember, Island Ripple, a little bit of knowledge goes a long way. Be sure to pass it on, because that's the ripple effect. I will see you guys next time.